Hi folks, we continue our numerical translation. In this video, we look at exactly, like if you wanted to say exactly 13 people are guilty, what quantifiers would you need? How many and which types? So pause your videos and try to figure this out. Okay, there are two good answers here because there's a long way and a short way to translate exactly. So either you're going to need 13 existential quantifiers either way, because exactly 13 people does require the existence of 13 distinct people. But also we're going to need some other universal quantifiers, either 14 of them or one of them, in order to say that there can't be any more than 13 people. So here's the two ways to think about exactly. Let's pause and step back from exactly 13 and consider an easier case, exactly 2. There's the long way to say it is there's at least 2 people and there's at most 2 people. So because that means there's exactly 2 people. So you can use, if you already learned how to translate at least and at most, you already know you can translate exactly. So that's the long way. Exactly 2 would take 2 existentials to say at least 2, and then it would take 3 universals to say at most 2. Now, there's also a better way to do this, because look at all the repetition. You can just see the gx and the gy here are sort of repeated down here, and there's some equalities up here that get repeated down here. So there's a shortcut. There's a way to capture the distinctness or the issue with at most in one universal quantifier. Because think about what this bottom sentence says. There exists an x and a y who are both guilty and different from each other. So we still need the existence claim of at least 2. But then inside the scope of that existential quantifier, then we say for any objects in the domain Z, if Z is guilty, it has to be either my X or my Y. And this really means this is like a catch-all for distinctness, where there can't be any other objects that are different from my 2 guilty ones. So this actually gets me exactly to, this performs the function of all this complex universal quantifier in a way more economical way. So in order to translate exactly 2, you're going to always need at least n+1 quantifiers. And the short way to do it, which I recommend you learning, is it's going to take n existentials and n+1 universal quantifiers, and you can say exactly. Okay, thanks.